Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a blueprint that's all about how to stop being a passenger in your own life and really start being the architect. It all boils down to one crucial shift, moving from being a passive consumer to an active creator.
So, let's just start with a really important question for you. Do you consciously, intentionally design your day, or do you kind of just stumble into it, reacting to whatever comes your way? Your answer to that question really sets the stage for everything else.
And right here, you can see the core conflict we're all dealing with. On one side, you've got consumption. You're just reacting to emails, scrolling feeds, basically living on someone else's agenda. But on the other side, that's creation. That's planning, journaling, doing the real work that builds your life. And that choice happens the second you wake up.
So how do you actually make that switch from just reacting to truly designing? Well, it all starts by winning the morning. And this isn't just about setting an alarm. It's about a very specific setup that lets you take control of your day before the world gets a chance to hijack it.
Here's the game plan. These 5 simple steps. Drink, think, journal, read, and plan. Now here's the most important part. You do all of this before you even think about touching your phone, before you open a single email. See, this is how you set your priorities, not just react to everybody else's.
All right, so you've set up your morning for a win. Now we carry that momentum into the workday. And the goal here is to go from being what this blueprint calls a jumping bean, just bouncing from one thing to the next, to becoming a focused, strategic creator.
And the absolute key to winning the workday is this idea of big rocks. Now, these are not the easy, comfy tasks. Nope. These are your most important, often the most difficult priorities, the ones that actually create real, meaningful progress in your life.
This table just breaks it down perfectly. Just look at that result row. Big rocks, they give you meaningful progress. Small rocks, like clearing out easy emails, they just give you the illusion of being busy. They make you feel productive, but you're not actually moving forward.
Okay, so how on earth do you find time for these big, important tasks? Well, the blueprint suggests this pretty radical strategy called 3 days in 1. The idea is you split your day into 3 5-hour blocks, and you treat each block like its own separate day for deep, focused work. This whole structure is designed to protect you from constant interruptions.
And why does this work so well? Because it completely shatters the myth of multitasking. As David Crenshaw puts it, every switch costs you. Multitasking isn't some superpower. It's actually just a massive drain on your focus and your energy. And if you want to see exactly what that cost looks like, check out this number. It can take up to 25 minutes to get back into that state of deep focus after just one little interruption. So every time you're that jumping bean, hopping between browser tabs, you're literally just burning productive time. So you might be asking, where am I supposed to find this time? Well, take a look at these numbers. The average person spends 4 hours a day watching TV, and another 2.5 hours just scrolling social media. That is 6.5 hours every single day spent consuming. That's the time you can reclaim to create.
But this whole blueprint is about more than just strategies and time blocks. To really make it stick, you have to master your own mindset. It's about shifting from that feeling of frantic rushing to a state of deep, intentional presence.
And it all starts with this really powerful idea. We shall slow time. It's a mindset that elite performers, like quarterback Tom Brady, use. Instead of seeing chaos on the field, he would mentally slow the game down so he could see everything clearly. And you can do the exact same thing in your own life.
So what does that actually look like? It means practicing full engagement. When you're in a conversation, you're not just waiting for your turn to talk. You are truly listening. When you're working on a task, you are 100% there. This deepens the entire experience, and believe it or not, it can actually feel like you have more time.
Okay, so for the final piece, how do you make all this last? Well, this blueprint doesn't end with you feeling exhausted. It actually ends with a really simple, powerful practice that's designed to build your momentum for the next day. And the practice is this simple. At the end of every single day, you write down 3 wins. That's it. It doesn't matter how big or small they are. This little habit literally retrains your brain to focus on your progress, not on perfection.
You see, this simple review shifts your whole perspective, from what you didn't get done to what you did accomplish. It builds this incredible positive feedback loop, and it leaves you with one final, really empowering question to take into the next day. What will you create tomorrow?